Welcome to your local news channel, PBS K36BW, with your co-anchors, Nigel Sanchez and Colin Dydicker. Weather with Amsco Rothschild. This week featuring music by Broby Shannon. This is your Broken News.
Hello, Thompson Falls. I'm Colin Dydicker.
And I'm Nigel Sanchez.
And it's a great day for Sanders County.
Yes it is.
You may have noticed the earth tilting a little more than usual. I know I have. Don't panic. I hear this is perfectly normal for this time of year.
Really?
Yes. You see, when the seasons are changing, it's actually the earth tilting our hemisphere towards the sun, which raises temperatures, causing plants to grow back, birds to come back, and people with cabin fever to get out and get back to normal. And get this, Nigel, while it's warming up for the northern hemisphere, it's actually getting colder in the southern hemisphere.
Right. Next you're going to tell me that the earth is round and the sun doesn't go up and down. It's actually our world turning to face the sun every morning.
Sanders, that's you.
Yes it is. Sanders County sailing is on its way. If you don't own a sailboat, no worries. This is yard sailing, no boat sailing. That's right, the county-wide yard sale to boost the local economy, get rid of old stuff, and get some new stuff to take home. Set up your sailing station and join the fun as people from all over move from sail to sail looking for a real deal.
Good stuff. And don't forget about the torch run to raise money for the Special Olympics as it moves through Thompson Falls April 28th. Get out there and show your support by wearing blue and cheering those athletes on. If you'd like to donate, contact Officer Headley at the Sheriff's Office.
And the weekly Saturday community market will be starting up at the Falls Motel with a Seeds and Starts event to help you growers out there achieve your goals this year. The market features local businesses and people peddling their wares, giving us all a chance to gather as a community and enjoy each other's well-being. If you'd like to be a part of the market, contact Katrina Wright at 827-3559. In an effort to cleanse our mountain lakes of the scourge that is the brook trout, Montana Fish Parks and Wildlife are instituting a new program that some critics say is tantamount to Brooks trout genocide.
What critics? Who said that?
Dude, it's just my segue, it sounded good. Anyways, I'm sure there are critics. In Blossom Lake, near Thompson Pass on the border of Montana and Idaho, efforts are underway to eradicate the weaker, inferior, non-native brook trout. It's an effort to control these radical fish that moved into this border area in the last century and inevitably wreaked havoc on the existing native populations of cutthroat and bull trout.
Ah, the border regions, a setting that hosts many a classic story of a struggle to survive.
Some reasons for the decision are that the immigrant fish are generally less productive. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, lazy immigrant fish. Our lakes are already stressed to the point of near larvation. Complicate this with an economic downturn, and top it all off with immigrants competing for their very livelihood. It's amazing it's taken this long to come to the decision to rid ourselves of this hobo fish by pesticide application. Rotenone, to be precise. It's a chemical that won't stay in the lake long and has a low toxicity to mammals like me.
Seriously, Nigel, is that the only reason that they have to kill all these fish because they're not from here? And if they're not productive, what does it matter if they're there?
They are part of the rebel alliance and traitors to the empire who must be dealt with.
What?
I mean, okay, if that doesn't cut it for you, then how about this? These fish, the brook trout, a name that masks the very ugly nature of this dangerous fiend, is now interbreeding with our native population of cutthroat, and yes, even our precious bull trout populations. They have muddled up the DNA of our ethnically pure and superior dominant species with lazy gutterfish DNA, turning what once were shining examples to the whole world of trout superiority into a generation of lost purebreds, hoping to hold out against the onslaught of generations of immigrant fish to come.
Well, I guess with the threat of hybridization, this doesn't sound like it's all that bad of an idea. What are the specifics of the planned removal of the brookies for the area?
I'm glad you asked that, Colin. First, the Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks plan to remove the precious members of the pure native breeds from the stream connecting Blossom Lake to Prospect Creek by way of backpack shockers that deliver an electrical charge that stuns the fish, causing them to rise to the surface. These native species are protected in western Montana and therefore will be held until the lake is clear of the brook trout blight. and then they will be reintroduced back into their natural habitat. The clearing of the lesser species will come from a blitzkrieg of aerial attack boats that once dropped will convey the piscicides through a siphon tube while the boat moves in a methodical pattern around the lake.
Piscicide?
Yes, piscicides. It's pesticides for fish. Pisc is the Greek word for fish, making it the root word of piscicides. Anyways, there will be a meeting next week to discuss the impact of the planned execution and extermination of the brook trout. It will take place at 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday, April 21st at the Sanders County Courthouse courtroom. If you have any questions about the meeting or the project, contact Chris Horn at 827-9282. For more information on the piscicides that will be used on the project, simply go to the Montana Department of Fish, Parks, and Wildlife website.
And now to Amsco Rothschild with the weather.
Let's jump into weather. Amsco Rothschild.
Thanks, Colin. It's good having you on the show. Hello, Thompson Falls. I'm Amsco Rothschild. I just got back from Canada, so I'll tell you a little about the weather, eh? Monday, April 20th, is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 77 and a low of 48 degrees. Tuesday, April 21st, is going to be sunny with the same temperatures as Monday. Wednesday, April 22nd, of course, there's going to be a few showers with a high of 67 and a low of 40. Thursday, April 23rd, there is going to be showers, a high of 51 and a low of 35, with a 40% chance of precipitation. Friday, April 24th, there will be showers again, with a high of 53 and a low of 35. Saturday, which is going to be the 25th, there will be a few showers, a high of 55, a low of 34. Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, the 26th is going to be mostly cloudy, with a high of 60 degrees and a low of 40. There you have it, folks, your most predictable weather forecast this side of Missouri. And just remember, if you get a hankering for oats, go down to your local feed and fuel at the Conoco shop, where you can get feed and fuel.
That was pretty good, Amsco. You deserve a raise. We'd like to draw your attention to the fact that we at the Broken News haven't had any funds to do this show, and all involved have been giving of their time freely to make this a cool weekly program. Now, we're looking for help. Just like every other show on PBS, we are funded by viewers like you. If you would like to donate to the Broken News, we are saving up for an external hard drive to store all these video files on and keep our producer's computer from crashing from the load of video files. Donations can be sent care of Eve Stuckey, P.O. Box 129, Thompson Falls, Montana 59873. She'll make sure the funds go to the Broken News. If we can help out you or your business, contact us concerning advertising options at 242-0322 or 827-1170. The first number will contact Justin of the Music Theory, whose business provides the talent, writes and produces the show, with Cody at Best Productions. That's the second number, who films, edits, and produces the finished product. We'd love to help you out and could use the help ourselves.
Yes, we could.
I, for one, am proud to be a part of something so cool. Where else are you going to see teenagers doing something so productive with their time? It takes dedication to make this happen week after week and learn the ins and outs and the do's and don'ts of television broadcasting.
Yes, it does.